Whew. Okay, we are live. I'm here. I made it. Oh man, if you're like me, you're needing this right now. So let's start out with some tapping right on this. Uh, the anxiety point. I have had it up to past my ears. It has been a rough one. I don't know about you guys. I hope you're doing well and hanging in there. I have to check in on my basics and see what I'm missing because there is no question I'm not handling the stress the way I had hoped to. Lot of crazy out there. So tapping on the chest, these points, these meridian points, so good. Already I can see I'm calming down. Yay. So this is some great energy work if you want to study a little bit more about it. I love Donna Eden's book on energy. We can do the points under here for the spleen and definitely some on the face here. Great tool. Anything along these lines to release energy. And then I'm going to do our breath work. So that breath work here is in bigger, in as big as you can get, and then exhale, blow it all the way out. And you're shaking it all the way into the ground. So let's do that again. In, and out. Your own tempo, you don't have to go fast. Go at your own tempo. You're going to want to have your own inner guidance on this. I can tell I'm needing to slow down just a little bit already because my energy's been really ramped up today. Inhale, in bigger in the lungs, in really big in the lungs, and let it all out. So you can do it faster, you can do it slower, whatever you're needing. Tune into yourself, tune into your own needs. What are you needing? Breath is the most important thing. And the fastest way to calm down from anxiety. You can do the same thing when you're tapping here. Okay, so we're going to do probably about 8 minutes. This is about an 8-minute little workout. The legs are wide. Knees are over the ankles, and I'm in a bit of a plie. So I'm zipped up in the center. I'm going to soften down a little bit, but the muscles are holding me. The knees are not holding. We don't want the joints holding us. It's the muscles that stop and start us. So we'll get the head in alignment, check in on your alignment, and then we're going to work on the mobility of the shoulders, and with that, the breath. Inhaling all the way up, and exhaling down. We're going to use that plie to join in, activating through the quads and the glutes, starting to get that to work a little bit more together. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's do that one more time. Inhale and exhale. Good, that's just opening up the energy points of the body. So big arm circles forward. I need to step probably a little bit further away from the wall. So my head's gonna get cut off, but you can see what's going on. So I'm just doing arm circles. This is that shoulder mobility. You wanna be stable at your core, at your tummy. Glutes are helping stabilize, and then your arms are doing the rotator cuff shoulder circles. So we're circling from those arms. The shoulders stay pocketed. Good breathing. We'll do about 8 of those. Shoulders are relaxed. Let's take the hands, clasp them all the way up over the head, stretching tall. Keep the shoulders pocketed, and then we stretch. So we're not trying to get those shoulders up towards our ears. In fact, we like to say the shoulders are not earrings for our ears, right? So keeping those down, and we're just moving from the waist. We have a stable joint. So what's the stable joint? That's our abdominal chain. It wraps all the way around to our lumbar, so that's nice and stable, and it's the muscles of the glutes and the abdominal chain that are holding that stable, while you have this beautiful mobile thoracic. We're opening this whole thoracic chain, stretching through that thoracic chain, and we're stabilizing. Do not fire these back muscles to do that. Your glutes first. Those are what should be powering on to stabilize you. Okay, so we're going to go from there into a rounding to stretch out. Nice little spinal flexion and extension. That's all we're doing, is extending and flexing the spine through this. There's no pressure, there's no load on the body. We're just opening up the vertebra. your own breath on this one. Sometimes I'll say inhale and then exhale forward. But check your own breath, see where your breath needs to come in and out. So we'll do that one more time coming up. And then we'll release that out. And let's go side to side, opening up those arms. We're a little warmer now, so we can start making this a little bit more of a motion. And I'm going to start tapping, lifting up. Legs are wide for right now. Let's just keep them wide so we extend throughout that long waist. And so we turn on right through here, transverse abdominals, right? And working through there, very simple. This is simple stuff that you can do. This is actually a break that I take when my alarm goes off and I've been standing for a bit. I'll just stretch side to side about 20 times. All right, so now we're gonna take the legs and start crossing over. So that's gonna extend. So I'm taking one foot and I'm putting it in front of the other. I'm still reaching up and across, keeping the shoulder down. But now I'm elongating a little bit more all the way through there, so it's stretching out across the top of my hip. And we'll go side to side. I'm going to do a little bit of deltoid work here. So we're going to take the arms out. We're going to still keep that tapping going on. I'm going to take that one arm over and stretch through and pull. Just working on those deltoids. We'll do that 4 on each side. Pulling through, that's great for thoracic mobility. I'll do the other side. So we want that whole thoracic mobility going. This is a great one. When we do it slow and we do it in a routine with Qigong, it's super fun. We'll just keep it on this way. Now from there, let's just drop those arms, reaching down to the side, reaching down. So a little bit different. We're still opening up through that waist, and that's a big piece that we want to do because we want the organs to have their space. And when we're sitting or we're collapsed from the day, gravity presses us. And we want to open that back up. So think lengthening, taking that space from the floating rib to the top of that hip and giving it more space. Still from the side, so you want to just make sure you're in good alignment. So you don't want to be out of alignment. Let's see if I can do a weird out of alignment. Just don't do out of alignment. Get in good alignment and go side to side. So you're in pelvis neutral, right? Okay, side to side. And let's go ahead and stay wide with those legs. And we're going to go into those pliés again. This time I'm going to pulse just a little bit more and turn on those muscles of the quads, glutes, inner thighs. And let's go ahead and use those hands to press, press, press. A couple more, and then we're going to stay down. So you can't see my feet, but I'm going to have one heel go up. So take one heel up, then press down. The other heel's going to go up, and that's going to start working the calves, lower part of the calves. Help with the Achilles tendon a little bit through the feet, just rolling up. Don't know if I can get my camera to shift and then shift back. So just do what I say or not. This is a demo. Remember, it's a demo. Lifting the heels side to side. Knees always stay inside those toes. Okay, so press both heels down to the floor. Take your hands on your thighs. And we're going to do some work for the back. So the hands are on the thighs. And I'm putting a little bit of leverage against my thighs with my hands so that I can lengthen through my back. Here's what it looks like from the side. So I'm creating leverage, and that's taking a lot of pressure off the vertebra back there. If you don't have any issues with the backs, then this shouldn't be a problem at all. We're going to take one shoulder and press it gently. Keep that core on zipped up and through the pelvis and extend. Other side, press that shoulder. And then extend. Okay, side and extend. Press that shoulder and extend, and then we're going to do single shoulders, just side to side, single shoulders, side to side. You still have bent knees, your feet are planted on the floor, your neck is relaxed. You're just getting that nice movement there. Okay, we're going to come to side with those legs now. So from right there, just start moving with those legs. Check to see that those knees are inside your ankles. You're not going to push past those toes. We don't want to put extra pressure on the knee. We're just going side to side. And you're pushing and pulling with your muscles, not your joints. So don't stop by your knee stopping you. Push and pull, engaging the muscles. Remember, you're pushing. Muscles are what drive your body. The joints should not be stopping you. So if your knees are giving out, It's because they're doing the work that the muscles really should be doing. So turn your muscles on, side to side. Okay, so let's go ahead and stay over on one side. We'll stretch a little bit deeper in that inner thigh. And then we're going to turn to the side and we're going to stretch hip flexor first. But we're going to actually add a little bit of a dip to this to create some work through the glutes and the quads. So we're going to raise up and with the arms and the lower with the legs. So if you have room, the arms can go out to the side. I'd prefer that. You're going to take that knee down to the floor. Remember, you're stopping and starting from your glutes. So your front glute is on, back quad, turning on as you go down and up, driving through there. So your right or your front glute should be working nicely, pushing you up and down. We're going to go ahead and stay up on that last one and stretch out through that hamstring. So the leg that just worked, you're going to stretch that. Let's go ahead and inhale, reach the forehead towards that knee or the toes, and then round up. And since we're here, we might as well tap that toe, tap it in and out on the ankle. So we might as well get that ankle going a little bit. And then let's go to the other side. Let's tap, and then we'll just rock a little bit. Oh, actually, let's get down to that inner thigh. Stretching through that inner thigh. Shoulders relaxed. Soft breath, soft gaze, turn to the side. Let's go ahead and press back through that heel, then drive that knee down gently, raising up and down. Let's do a bicep curl over here. Let's just do a bicep curl. So squeeze there. Engage through the glutes, so that front quad and glute is engaged, driving you. There's not too much pressure. It's mostly 70% to 30% in the back leg. 70 in the front, 30 in the back. So we're going down and up. Hips should be squared off to the front for this one. Remember, don't let that back knee stop you, because you're going to feel pinch in your knee if you do. You've got to turn your muscles on to do this driving, lifting and lowering from the muscles. Knee and joints do not do the work. Can't say that enough till we all get that. I have to remind myself of that a lot of times when I'm not mindful of what we're doing. So hips are squared off on this one. This is a beautiful pose stretch and helps a lot if you've got sciatic issues where it's pinchy along that hamstring chain. Inhale, float down, nose to knee, inhaling up. Let's do that one more time. It feels really good. Keep it out of the knee. Nice stretch. Lengthening through the back of that leg, then just round it on up. Make those muscles do the work. Let's tap that out. Tapping that foot. Good breathing. The sun just came out. How nice. Could use for some sunshine. Okay, we're going to just do a little tap here. Front to back, front to back. And let's add those arms and we'll start swinging. So we're going to do a little lift. Back leg's going to lift. And continue that. You're just going to tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift there. Let's go ahead and get that glute lifted. So we're going to extend that leg. Make sure you don't crunch in on that back. So really fire through the booty muscle. It'll go up into that quad radius. But what you want to do, the wrapping through there is not shorten it. So you're going to think long body, lengthening through those body muscles all the way through, okay? And let's go ahead and face the front and swing it out, side to side. Well, we've stayed pretty much within the mat, so you don't need that much room. And you can do something. This wasn't that long. Hopefully you can just replay this anytime you feel like you need a few inspirational minutes of, okay, what can I do? We covered pretty much the entire body doing this in this very simple little series here. Let's do the other side and we'll extend. Shoulders stay relaxed. Make sure when you fire your glutes, you're not over firing in through that low back, which has probably been overworked like crazy, whether you're sitting or standing at a desk, okay? I know it because I've been standing at a desk all day. All right, so we're going to continue this back to the front, and I got a little surprise for you. Thank you for TS. I appreciate it. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. put on your favorite music, and we're gonna jam. That's one of the best things to do when you're feeling crummy, huh? If you like music, just go ahead and put your favorite music on. Because sometimes you just got to shake it off, right? Okay. Let me know what you need. Let me know what's happening out there. I gotta tell you, it was a major horse pucky show today for me. But we shake it off, all right? We shake it off. And we get back to it, we get back to those basics. We connect to people who are awesome and who love us and who we love. And then we get back to what's really important, right? Yeah. Yep. All right, people. Wherever you are, be well. We've got this. Okay, if it's 90 days, 6 months, so what? We've got this. All right. Love you. Play, 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 play. Hey, 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 hey.